Hello and welcome to another EFT meditation. And if you're new here, I'm Lisa Falconer and I essentially help you stop wasting your life, living in your head, and actually call back your power and create the fucking life that you want and have more joy, be more happy, have more peace. How great is that? And today's a really good one because it's all about fear of being judged, and every single person on this planet struggles with judgment in some way or form. And it steals your peace. It really fucking steals your peace, and it steals your joy, and it can sometimes overtake your life. It can hijack you, and we don't want that. So we need to release that fear of judgment so we can just show up fully in our life, own who we are, own all parts of ourselves, and own our desires and own the kind of life we want, own what we have or what we do desire without judgment. Okay. And how would it feel like to, stand up in a meeting, speak up, hang out with friends without having to worry about what will they think? What will they say about you? Did I do a good enough job? Did I say the right thing? Am I right? Am I wrong? Like, without all those crazy thoughts, like, what would your life actually look like? Would you get the promotion? Would you get the clients? Would you have a better relationship with your partner? Um, with your friends? And just before we get into the tapping, I want to actually talk about as a mom, like, don't we want to pass that down to our kids? The art of confidence, the art of not giving a F. Hello, sign me up. Yes. So let's get into it. Otherwise, I'll rift all day long. And I really want you to take full responsibility of your well-being by tapping along, repeating after me to make it even more powerful and to make sure you get out exactly what you need. Feel free to really tune in to maybe a moment when that judgment really, felt activated. You really worried about what people might think, how they might be judging you. Maybe it's something coming up. Maybe it's something that you're putting off from doing. Whatever it is, if there's a memory or an experience or some way, feel free to, really activate that feeling and exaggerate it and bring it to the forefront of your mind as we're tapping along. So let's do this. Even though I have all this fear of being judged, I'm choosing to honor and acknowledge this fear and how I might be feeling. Even though I really worry about what people might say about me or think about me, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I have all this fear of judgment, being judged, I'm choosing to love, accept, and forgive myself anyway. And I'm choosing to forgive maybe people that have judged me in the past. All this fear of judgment, all this fear of being judged, all this fear of being judged, all this worry and anxiety about judgment. These thoughts about what are people thinking about me, saying about me, people that might be talking about me behind my back. All this worry about being judged. And it's crazy. And maybe a part of me acknowledges that we all judge, but a part of me just really wants to be accepted and loved And being judged is kind of scary. Makes me feel like I'm an outsider, not accepted, not worthy enough, not good enough. And I'm acknowledging all these crazy stories and feelings that I've been feeling and thinking and believing. And I'm choosing to let it all go now. Because it's not the ultimate truth. Everyone judges. Everyone judges what they don't understand, what they don't believe to be true for themselves. And this might sting a little bit, but the more I judge others, the more I'm going to manifest people judging me. So as long as I'm judging others, on some level, I'm always going to have this anxiety around being judged. So I'm choosing to knock that off now. Realizing the goal isn't to avoid being judged, but to be it's so one with myself that I'm no longer judging anyone else. And every time I catch myself judging someone else, I'm going to catch myself and redirect my energy and focus. Because fear of being judged really holds a funky energy. So I'm choosing to release all of that now. Letting go and releasing this fear of being judged, all these worrying thoughts. And I'm choosing to redirect my energy to validating my fucking self. Because when other people have a judgment about me, that says everything about them, not me. So I'm choosing to clean up my energy and not be available to being judged. I'm choosing to stay in my own lane. And I'm choosing to stop caring about what other people think. Because maybe I don't want their life. I want something better. And so it is. And just take a nice deep breath in. And just notice how you feel. Maybe bring up that memory or that situation that you're worried about being judged and noticing how you feel. And if you really want to go deeper and I've got an EFT tapping meditation here on YouTube as well, which is all about being your own cheerleader, which is all about tapping into the energy of validating yourself, hyping yourself up. Okay, because the more you validate yourself and be your own cheerleader, that's what you're going to be an energetic match for. So if you want that, I'll link it to this video so you can just go on over and tap to that whenever you feel called as often as you need to. And I will see you next week.